How's it going, you guys? I totally forgot to plant my onions the other day. So, we need to get these planted. They should have been in the ground. The roots still look alive and fine. They're still white and healthy, but they need to get planted ASAP. And also, I didn't plant out this lettuce, which in some of these, I'm really excited because like I see multiples in here. So like this one that's in the middle, down below, I see 3 plants in here. And this corner one, furthest away from me on the bottom, I see 2 plants. And same with this back one right here, I see 2 plants. So I'm gonna divide these up and I'm gonna put these, and that'll like take care of the all the missing plants that I have, all the ones that the bugs ate. And then we're gonna go up to the front and where the arborvitaes are, I'm gonna pop the pansies in those containers really quick. So really quick planting trip today. The onions that we got, I don't know if you guys remember, they're Walla Walla onions and they're a 90-day. And so what I'm reading is in warmer climates, so like I'm zone 9, so we really rarely hit 32 degrees. We have the potential to hit like down to 20 degrees, but I don't think I've ever seen that happen one time. So even if it were to hit 20 degrees, that's totally fine. So I've been reading about this and I keep seeing onions available for the last couple of years in our growing zone at this time. And I'm like, what is going on? Why are they selling onions right now? I don't see anybody else doing this. But I did some research. I found out in zone 9 this is actually a really good time to plant onions, and I will have a spring harvest of onions. So it says 90 days to harvest, but with the shorter growing days and the cooler temperatures, it'll be even longer than that. Sometime in like late May, early June, I should be able to harvest onions. So we're gonna go back to the veggie garden. I got my onions and my lettuce, which this is Little Gem. We're gonna go get this planted right now. Okay, so back in the veggie garden, I have almost no idea where I'm gonna put the onions. I think this is 50 onions in here, and I definitely don't have room for 50 onions. This is like when I need this raised bed gone. Or I need it, not gone, I need another one of these raised beds. I need that long bed right there for my onions. But some of my broccoli that's over here has been eaten, and most of the spinach that I had in here, I think, has been eaten. Garlic is coming up. Look at these guys. Isn't this insane? This is the hard neck garlic. This is the soft neck garlic. They're starting to come up. I have little seedlings showing up in here. These must be tomatoes, which I do not want growing. Garlic is looking so good. Onions, I'm thinking, you guys look at the cucumber. We got down to almost 32 degrees and it got a little crispy. So I'm gonna just pull the cukes. They gotta go. And I think I'm gonna do as many onions in this section right here as I can, because I still want to leave all of this for very early in the springtime to be able to plant tomatoes out. So I'm gonna get as many in here as I can. I think I need to do like, gosh, I think it's like 7-inch spacing or something like that, 8-inch spacing. I'll pop it up on the screen if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna get as many of these guys planted in there as I can, maybe a few over here, but I know that I would like to get some of this fence done this springtime. So I'm having a hard time wanting to actually plant anything else right there, but I want to get as many onions as possible. We love onions, we love garlic, and we love greens. Those are kind of the things that we eat the most. So we'll see. But the lettuce over here, I'm gonna divide and I'm gonna fill in the holes. My beer and soy sauce traps have worked, but I just emptied them out because I forgot to take them out because we have the overhead sprinklers and I need to like move them at nighttime, or I need to move them like first thing in the morning before the irrigation goes off, otherwise they fill up with water and I didn't do it. So they were full of water anyways. So I got to refill those. They have been working. I am seeing, I don't want to say less damage, but I'm seeing slightly less damage. But I'm going to go in and like anywhere that there's holes, I'm going to just fill in with some of the lettuce. So let's start getting some of this stuff planted now. So dividing these guys is going to be super easy because they're still pretty young. But you guys can see in here, so there's 2 plants. So all I'm going to do is gently tear these apart. Okay, come on. There we go. So you can see the root system on this one is not very well developed. This one has a much bigger root system, obviously, because it's a bigger head of lettuce. So I did end up ripping some of these roots. That's okay. You can see like all of these roots right here. Dunzo. That's okay. This guy should still have enough time to be able to recover. So I'm gonna just go through and do that really quick. Some of these have, this has 5 in here, which I don't think I need 5, but so I'm gonna divide all of this up as best as possible. And you can see like this one right here has, there's one, there's a second one, and a third one. These ones are just a little too close, so I'm gonna pop these off. And these guys, I didn't get any roots, they're gonna go to the chickens. I'd rather not damage the roots on the big one to save 2 little ones when I still ended up getting, I mean, out of 2 pots, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 right there out of 2 little 6-packs, or 2 little cells. And this is 3 plants right here, but they're really close together. This one's gonna be iffy if it makes it. I'm still gonna try. Like, this has to be divided, so either way, he's not gonna be very happy with me. That is a little bit rough, we'll see. Okay. Whew. Okay, so out of that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 14 plants out of a 6-pack. So I think that's so worth it. So now we're gonna go through and I'm just gonna pop these guys into anywhere that I have a little hole in the garden, so that way I can maybe get more lettuce. Thoroughly dirty, as always, but we got onions in, we got lettuce planted. I got, what is it, 5, 10, 15, I got 20 of them in that bed right there. And then I just kind of scattered 5 more around the veggie garden. So with keeping my veggie garden to a limited space, or square footage, I like to maximize how much I can get out of here. And so every little nook and cranny, I will tuck in plants. So you guys saw that right down here with the trio of pots, I tucked in an onion. I tucked an onion into that broccoli container. So this container has all my broccoli, and I had 4 in there. One of them definitely died, so I just put an onion in it. And then come around on this side, look, there's an onion tucked in right there, because nobody's gonna step right there, and it's usable space, so we might as well use it. And if we come over here, look, onion on this corner of the bed, and onion on that corner of the bed. I'm not standing there, so I might as well tuck an onion in. So we got all the onions in, and if we come over this way, okay, look, this is the leftover onions right here. So I think I need to take these to somebody who wants to grow some onions. I'll text Janie, see if we can figure out maybe a day to head down there, or I'll just text one of my neighbors and see if they want to grow onions. But we also got the lettuce in. So we ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can't remember if I counted that one. 13 or 14 out of a 6-pack. That's crazy. So we got 13 or 14 heads of lettuce out of one 6-pack that cost like $4. which, I mean, ideally I would have been able to start it myself, which I did start a whole bunch myself, but the slugs and bugs just ate them, so that's all right. Ooh, look, I'm sweating. It's warm out. So it's okay though. I did get others in, which is really nice. Some of them had some like iffy root systems on them, so we'll see if they live or not. I'm not gonna hold my breath. I think that maybe 3 of them might die. I still tried to plant them even though the roots were like super iffy, but that's okay. But I'm so happy to get the onions in. Onions and garlic are like my 2 favorite things to grow in the garden, so we grow a ton of those. And it's nice because it took up like 1/3 of this bed. So before they're ready to harvest, I'll still be able to plant my tomatoes there, and be able to grow tomatoes. I'm now looking forward to getting back in the veggie garden with having these like really nice green colored beds, and I cannot wait to get the fence finished. And you guys saw the chicken coop, the inside of that is painted black now, so it feels so much better in here. So yeah, I think that is gonna be it for this video. That was a very quick, oh no, we have to head up to the front. What am I thinking? We're gonna go plant those pansies in the front planters up there. Okay, so these are the front planters that we're gonna do. I'm gonna do 3, I'm gonna actually do 6. So I'll do 3 whites, 3 reds in this one. And same over here, 3 reds and 3 whites in this one. And I think I'm gonna pull the Cosmos. They're on a steady decline. So we're gonna pull the Cosmos and plant those up really quick. Doesn't that look so crazy with the Cosmos gone? Now you can see where the rose is and how well that's doing. That is our Eden climber. That's gonna grow along the fence, and then maybe a few of them should reach about the top of the arbor. So there's that. Look at this October glory, even though it's November and it's finally coming into its own. October glory maple. So pretty. This is the first year we're actually getting some fall color on it, so I'm so excited about that. And the planters down here, just keeping it simple with like a burgundy red and some whites. You know, some of them still need to fill out a little bit, but it looks so good. Happy to have these done. Over here, this one, you know, there's only 4 of them in this one that look good. The white one that's over there doesn't look that great quite yet. It still needs to fill in. And the red one on this side doesn't have any color yet, but it looks great. Okay, you guys, that is gonna be it for this video. I still have, you know, 4 more things that we had picked up at Winter Gardens, but those are gonna be planted for a different day. I'm still madly in love with this, the winter berry. This is the Berry Poppins variety, and I'm so in love with it. This was on my like 10 plants to grow or something like that, and I cannot believe I found it. And I found it with the Mr. Poppins. So that was a huge, huge surprise. And my bay tree, and then this one here, what is this one called again? Proud Berry, which gets the pink berries. And I think it's rated zones like 2 through 7 or something like that, but I'm gonna try growing it. So anyways, I'm not gonna talk about the rest of these anymore. We're not gonna go over them. I'm here to say goodbye. So I'm glad I got those planted. I'm so excited to get onions in the ground So happy to start having some of these planters start to look like Christmas time. It's all coming together. I'm gonna go inside. We will save the rest of these for a different day. I also wanted to say, if you guys are hanging out with me to watch videos and hang out in my garden, I want to say I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't had a chance though to hit that subscribe button, it means the world to me. It helps my channel out a lot. That is gonna be it for this video. Bye guys.